Welcome to the Pac-12 on ESPN. And historic Easton Stadium in Westwood, home of the 12-time NCAA national champion UCLA Bruins and the Texas Longhorns. USD, Mac Morgan threw a no-hitter for the Longhorns as they got their season underway. And Bella Dayton in the leadoff will draw the walk to start.
To the pitcher. We saw that a lot last year and this year.
Slammed right back up the middle. Brady at short turns the double play.
They really trying to mix speeds, knowing that Martinez can see so much.
Get you with the rise.
I'm sure it was on their minds last year as well, before that unfortunate exit.
Opposite field, and coming out of the shadows to make the catch is Mia Scott. One down, and here running out of room. There's still a little bit over and right. She'd love to try and fill one in there. And
the legacy program start against UCLA.
Freshmen meet fire. Ground ball, and that's off the glove of one of the other youngsters, Katie Stewart at third base, and a two-out base runner for UCLA. Kavan gets the swing and the miss.
You do that purposely. Atwood, with all those home runs last year, is going to help protect that freshman Stewart in a 4-hole. That's a lot of respect.
And she grounds out to Kuro at second, one down. Kelly Inoy Perez, when we talked this week, said it starts with her. And there's a blast. Atwood deep into the night and gone.
Wow, that ball was just bashed. Reese Atwood showing what she can do. All that power on a pitch that was up in the zone. It's supposed to be a rise ball, just doesn't get up. And so Tinsley making a mistake here on a 1-2 pitch. 2 strikes, just too sweet. That ball needs to be up at her eyes. She knows as soon as she releases it, it's supposed to be a rise ball underneath the hands, and it just stays right at the letters for Atwood, and she punished.
Pretty cool for her. I think sometimes it's good, too, for someone who's normally quiet. Helps them become more of a vocal leader as she goes down.
Freezes Washington on it.
Crowder to Brady, who charges and gets the third out. But Reese Atwood on the board without leveling up. I mean, it's such a high standard here. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Tegan Kavan, UCLA and Oklahoma State, a team that was the World Series last year. That's laced to straightaway center and off the glove of Bella Dayton. Ramirez racing around to second, and she'll slide in safe. Injury. Out in front. And with the pass ball, Ramirez to see if Kavan can take care of this herself here. 0-2 pitch, got her. Strikeout number 4, 2 down. He's got to like the start so far for the Rook. 0-2 pitch. Foul territory down the left field line, and Mia Scott's under it. Kavan in command early.
On Twitter or X earlier that she was out taking some ground balls,
yep.
But the quote from coach was that she was going to be, they were going to be careful with
They'll
her.
take it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll be, let's see, first pitch is Thursday morning on the ESPN networks. Scooped up again by Brady. She's been busy at short, but that will get the runner over to second. And now to the Dayton, walked her first time up and then was out on the double play ground out. The throw is awry out to right field, and sliding in safely to score is Simmons.
Well, remember, Beth, this is all out of position. And so Woolery over at first base is typically at third. Malalulu is going to come in, and this throw just a little bit up the line as Kuro tries to come over from second to first, and Simmons easily over to third, and then on the overthrow into the Scott
off of Tinsley, the ricochet backhanded by Brady, fires a first, got her. as Woolery was able to keep her foot on the bag. But that is new this year in college softball. They still do keep time, the umpires do. You have 20 seconds, the pitcher and the batter, to get ready to hit. As Tinsley gets a big... Dessert grounded to short. Martinez gathers that up. One down. We will have more softball for you. UCLA and Oklahoma State. Good hoops softball double dip. The pop-up gets Savvy Pola 2 down, and here comes Maya Brady again. Looking at an off-speeder first time up. Let's see how she adjusts. Second time seeing Kavan, and she got hit.
Game. Yeah. Gutierrez as well, another great drop ball.
Woolery was fooled by that. Strikeout number 5 for Tegan Kavan. These players grown up and playing travel ball and playing 2-3 games a day to have that versatility as Tinsley gets the strikeout of growing up playing a lot of different positions, and
it just gets all into it.
Chopped, cut off by Malou, makes the play at third, 2 down. Well played by Tessa. That would have been tough.
And I think that's the pitch, the changeup that you just mentioned, Beth. I think that's the pitch that really is going to set Tinsley apart. If she can throw that pitch effectively, it'll make a big difference.
Megan struck out on the screwball back in the first. Check swing, popped, and caught at third by Katie Stewart. One LSU.
Yeah, LSU. I think that's a team that could surprise a lot of people. I mean, on paper, they just have so much talent.
Fly ball out to center, and Dayton gets under it, 2 down.
From Tegan.
Chops that to short. Vivi's got it. And a 1-2-3 inning. That's the first one tonight for Tegan. In control.
Series at the front of the season, you know, kind of bookending the collegiate season.
There's a rope off of Kuro's glove and out to Pola in right field. Well struck by Jolie Mitchell.
This is where I'd like to see Tinsley throw it off speed in the dirt. Or a curveball outside.
That works too. Gets the punch out, her 5th. 50 degrees right now. Feels like it's probably a little chillier. Right back to Tinsley, who bobbles. And she draws the walk to load the bases. That's the 2nd time she's walked, and the 3rd time now she has reached.
Wow.
Scott, shallow fly ball, and that's going to drop in. 1 run will score. They'll try for 2, and thrown out at the plate is Ashton Maloney. Dive for it, and may have injured herself on the attempt.
Mia Scott's going to get a pitch that's low and outside, a little bit off, just gets off the end of the bat. Nice effort by Savvy Pola out in right field, but the ball gets down, so easily going to score a run. Mitchell coming across, and Maloney, see the dive. Good job by Palacios also at home to...
Struck out a couple of times, both on a rise ball. And that's what Tinsley goes to. There's Martinez, a chance to really bust this thing open. Could not hold up on the swing, and a big strike. Who continues to stay efficient, does Kavan. She got Kuro on a curveball back in the 2nd. 1 of her 5 strikeouts. There's a slow roller to Alyssa Washington, 1 down.
Speed Duke, 5 innings of work.
Snared by Washington. Can't get it through the right side. Alchin retired, 2 down.
Washington is so good.
There's a hit batter. Malaulu.
Time someone else has gotten on base. The freshman has been able to come back and get a strikeout.
Well struck, and back to make the catch is Ashton Maloney. Woo. tracked that one beautifully. Side retired, and all players as well. So there are some youngsters that may still be in college this year or maybe just out that would be in prime position to try and make that 2028.
Seventh strikeout of the game.
Well, she seems to be getting stronger. That's 3 of her last 7. And there's another rocket over the head of Pola. And they will be able to keep Reese Atwood to a long single, but
She realizes that spin on it got away from her a little bit.
Washington drives one down the line out to left. 2 on with 1 out for Texas. Mitchell gets a hold of one. Back to the track, and with room under it is Alchin. The runner at second advancing to third, and sliding in safely is good on the tag. Well, Texas has been aggressive this inning. 4 of the 5 that have come to the plate have been swinging at the first pitch. Hard shot, knocked down at second base by Curro. Goes the short way to Brady to end the threat. Oklahoma State next on the docket Sunday afternoon at 4 Eastern. And Brady is aboard for the 2nd time. Did that one hit her as well?
Yeah, it looked like it went off of her elbow. Brady working on her on-base percentage.
Jordan Woolery, that will find the base of the wall. Brady racing around, they'll hold her up at third. Missed it, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. 3-2's in the dirt, and that'll walk in a run. So the Bruins score, even though they have just the 1 hit in the inning, and the bases are still loaded with nobody out. Ramirez, slow roller to short. Martinez to second for 1, over to first, not in time, as Osteen scores from third to make it 3-2. Slow roller to third. Stewart checks the runner, fires to first, got her for the 2nd out.
Plays that in the future.
Jadlyn Alchin will step in on the left side. First pitch swinging off the end of her bat. And Texas will limit the damage to just the 2 runs.
Threw just about 10% of the innings for UCLA with those 2 aces in front of her.
Maloney, a check swing flyout. 1 down. More softball here at UCLA Bruins and Oklahoma State. Backhanded by Tinsley over to first, 2 down.
It's back in that dugout with the bats. See if you can keep that momentum going.
Tinsley knocks it down, and the backhand not fast enough to get to Scott.
Well, just as I say that. Trying to be the first hitter tonight to pick up a hit with 2 outs.
Yeah. Not this time. Tinsley gets the strikeout. To the bottom of the 7th we go in a 1-run game. Not sure if Mike White would give her an opportunity to swing the bat to try and win it. Malaulu snagged by Stewart at third, 1 down.
Record for UCLA with RBIs.
Yeah, the next 3 up, all Americans last year. Pola backs up Washington, 2 down.
So now your question, what do you do with Brady?
1-2. Gonna have to leg it out. Gutierrez flips in time, and Texas holds on for the win, and they beat UCLA 3-2. It's the first regular season non-conference win here at UCLA since Texas did it 4 years ago. And a nice win on opening day for the Longhorn. The ball game. 3-2 your final. Reese Atwood, a solo home run, was the big shot as the Longhorns beat the Bruins. I'm Beth Mowens. She's Michelle Smith. We'll see you back here Sunday afternoon.